Okay, so what I'm going to do is create a button on my website called My Inventory, and that way all of my actives and solds can be shown with pages that can be searched on the internet, so SEO pages with saved searches associated with them. So, alright, first thing you want to do is scroll down, and you can change the names of any of your buttons, but you want to make sure that you select a portion that actually has buttons or links available. You are not going to be able to create this under, if you scroll down and click Add New Navigation Button. You don't have the ability to add anything there other than a link to another page, okay? So what I did is I took one of my existing buttons and I renamed it, and the way to do that is click on the Edit Button Properties, and a window is going to pop up, and you can change the name of your button. So I'm just going to change it to Inventory Available, and I'm going to click Submit. Click OK, and when I refresh my page, it'll say Inventory Available. Now, I've already got one page linked here, but I'm going to take it to a little bit more of a more advanced stage. So what I'm going to do is, first I have to create my page. Click Add Page, and we're just going to name it 4321 Dogwood Trail. Click Add Page, and then this window's a little weird right now. I'm sure they'll fix that eventually, but I click on Edit Content, and it's going to give you a blank canvas to work with. Now you can pull in HTML code, so if you have any embed code with video or have any other information that you want to share, you can always use the HTML feature to do that. However, if you want to keep it really simple, we're just going to name this 4321 Dogwood Trail. We'll do a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, and we're going to list it at $675. And I'm going to pull in a photo, just the front photo of the listing. I'm going to click Open Photo, and we need to add the photo in. So I'm going to click on Add Image and click Choose File. And I'm going to use a picture from another listing that we've got just to save time, but pretend this is a picture of this property. And I'm going to click Upload. I'm going to acknowledge that it's my photo, that I took it. Next, you want to drag and drop the picture in. So the first thing you're going to do with your mouse is you're going to just click once on the image, and you'll see this portion here, that's your sky. So next you want to do is drag and drop it. So click on your left click, hold and drag down, and then just release your mouse and drop it. Let's try that again. It can be a little tricky sometimes. So we're going to click on it, drag it, and drop it. So one of the challenges that we have when we do this is the image is a little bit too large, so we have to resize it so that it fits in the space properly. Alright, so we've pulled our image in, and now you can put in your consumer notes, contact information, and you can hyperlink out to different things if you've got a link to a specific page on, you know, if you want to send it over to a form that you have available, things of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and click Submit. So now we've built our page. Now we want to tie it to a SEO saved search, and what you want to do is you want to build a saved search based on a neighborhood, and I've already got one made, so I'm going to go ahead and build from that perspective. So I'm going to go to Site Builder, I'm going to go to Search, and I'm going to go to Manage. And then I'm going to scroll down and click Create a SEO Search Page. We want to name this 4321 Dogwood Trail. And the reason why we're going to associate this with a search is because if they like this house, but it's not necessarily in their price range or what they like, but they want to be in that same neighborhood, we can give them all of the active listings in that neighborhood. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to remove the spaces because this is eventually going to become one long URL. Here's an example of it. So it would be www.yourwebsite.com/4321 Dogwood Trail. So somebody could go directly to that specific listing if they wanted to. So I'm going to click on the page that I want, and here's the page we created. So I'm going to click on that page. And I always turn the search off. That way it doesn't have this search that's hanging out there that takes them away from what they're looking at. Instead, I want to make sure that they are directed to a specific neighborhood. So I'm going to put Druid Hills Homes for Sale. And then I'm going to come down here to the meta tags, and I'm actually going to paste that street address again, and I'm going to put contact me and my telephone number. And your description can be things about the house, because if you go to, say, google.com and you search for something, there's always sort of a little description of what that page is about. Please check out this great listing at 4321. And then your keywords should be homes for sale, Druid Hills, houses for sale, Druid Hills, home for sale. Or you can just put in the address. Anything that you know is a good keyword for real estate, you need to place it here. So I'm going to go ahead and click Update. Alright, so now let's go back and look at our pages. So I'm going to go to Site Builder, Content, and then Pages. So if I scroll down, try not to go too fast. We're going to show this image. And if you'll notice, it went into the wrong navigation section. So this is, where did it go? All right, so this is our listing. We want to edit this and move it to the correct place. So I'm going to click Edit. And we want it to display on Inventory Available. All right, and then we're going to click Submit. And that's the way that you can move pages around underneath different navigation screens if you want them there. So now when we scroll down to the Inventory Available, we see our page that we created and then our SEO search that we created. So those are two different things. And I've got them both showing right now. So what we want to do is let's go out to our website real quick and let's just take a look at what it looks like. So I'm going to click View Website under Site Builder. So notice when I click on Inventory Available, there's two options now. One of these is the correct one, so we're going to click on the first one, and it should just be the page. So notice that it just gives you basically the consumer notes, but now when we go to the second one, which is the SEO page with the search built in, we have a Druid Hills Homes for Sale section, and it shows active listings in the MLS from the FMLS and the Georgia MLS for that neighborhood. So see how it pulls all of this together. So not only if they're not interested in this listing, then they might be interested in another listing there, and hopefully you can be the person they contact to help with that. So let's make sure that we remove that one page that we don't want to show. So we're going to go back over to Lead Street. We're going to scroll down to the Inventory Available section, and we're going to hide the page. Okay, so I'm going to just click Hide and click OK. And I'm going to refresh my page. And so now we should only have one link for 4321. So now we only have one link. You click on it, and it gives you the search and the information about the listing. And that's how you create an SEO page. There's another step, though. So in order to submit this out to the search engines like Google and Bing, you need to go to Site Builder, go to SEO, and click Pages. and you'll see automatically the first one is the one you've been working on. You're going to click on SEO Submit. Now, if you don't already have one, but you need to go out and get at least a Google account, okay? You don't have to use it for Gmail, but you need to get a Google account so that you can submit this stuff out so that Google will know to index your pages. So I'm going to click SEO Submit. And for best practice, what I do is I actually copy this URL because it's going to ask you what the URL is again. But go ahead and click Submit to Google, and a window is going to pop up. And it's going to click, go ahead and click Submit Page. And I'm going to log into my account. Once I log in, it gives you a blank space for that URL, so that's why we copied it before. And we're going to check I am not a robot and click Submit Request. Now it's been sent over to Google, so it will index your website, and that will come up as a page for you. And if someone types in 4321 Dogwood Trail, they should come to this page. So that's how you create an SEO Safe Search page with a listing, how to create an inventory section for your